Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you've been following me for a little over a while, so a few days ago I decided to start grooming my mind for marriage because I want to be a good wife and I intend to get married this 2026. The husband is not around. We don't know who the husband is going to be yet, but it's happening this 2026 by the grace of God. So I'm intentionally watching videos, learning, and I want to be learning with you guys. So to also, another reason why I'm also doing this to let us know that there are people in good marriages, and we also can also be one. And if peradventure you're already in a marriage that you don't like, you can turn it around to whether reforming your own character, check yourself, see, ask yourself the hard questions if you are doing right by your husband, if you are the one that even bringing making the marriage to be bad, make sure that you are in the right standing. Do you get? So if you've done that, you can then start praying. While you're doing, kind of be praying and ask God, settle it spiritually, because nothing ever happens in the physical without first happening in the spiritual. So yeah, I know I'm going spiritual, but it's very, very important. Things are not ordinary the way we assume it to be. So yeah, this is me. Let me not talk too much. So today we're going to be learning from Kitty Rose. She's asking, what's the shared purpose of your relationships through marriage? Are you just getting married? This is me. The question I even ask people: are you just getting married for the sake of it because, oh, I'm old enough to get married? I'm in my 30s and I'm not yet married and I don't regret it. I've never for once regretted it. In fact, people around me, they know that. Let me even tell you guys, I didn't used to even want to be married before. Yeah. Because I used to, what's the essence? And that was a trauma response actually because of what I saw growing up from my parents, from my uncles. It it was when I was in the university that I saw a good marriage for the first time. Do you get? So yeah. So I never really wanted to get married, but now I've come around it. In fact, 2025 was when I fully came around the idea of marriage. So now I'm ready to get married, and I've also realized that I don't want to get married for the sake of getting married. Of course, I want my companion, and I'm not going to get married with somebody that I will start regretting. Why did I choose this person? I don't know if you guys can. So I will intentionally choose my husband. So while I'm saying I'm praying to God to give me a good man. I'm also telling God that He should help me reform every character that may want to prevent me from achieving that for my own end. So that when He presents that His Son to me, nothing about me will spoil it. Because I'm asking God to give me the best of His best. Because God has sons. So not when He brings me a son and me, my character will not spoil it. No. So that's why I'm intentionally grooming myself to be a good wife. So come along with me on this journey. So let's listen to Kitty Rose.
Purpose of your relationship? What's the purpose of your marriage? Do you and your partner have a shared meaning and a shared purpose in your relationship or your marriage? Whenever I work with couples, I always ask them, what is the purpose of your relationship or marriage? And most times they never have a shared purpose. One person can tell me, oh, well, I'm in a relationship or I'm married for this reason. And the other person can tell me something, and it's usually not in alignment with one another. You and your partner should be walking together and committed to the same purpose. It is very easy for us to destabilize our relationship, okay? It's so easy for people to threaten to leave and threaten divorce and threaten to end the relationship, especially in conflict, because we say things sometimes before we actually think about it. We let our emotions dictate our behaviors, and that's what we express. We kind of behave ourselves into certain situations. But when you two have a shared purpose in your relationship, it's so much easier to navigate conflict. During conflict, you two can always come back to that shared purpose and elevate the purpose over the conflict. And you two can elevate from that low and say that this is the reason why we're working so hard to repair this. This is the reason why we are trying to salvage our relationship. This is the reason why we are doing all of this work, because a great relationship does not come by luck. So I encourage you to sit down with your partner and have a conversation and actually find a shared meaning and purpose in your relationship, whether it be for unity, whether it be for companionship, whether it be for oneness, whether it be for emotional safety and security, whether it be for generational wealth, whether it be for emotional bonding, whether it be for intimacy, whether it be for love, respect, serving one another. Just find out exactly what the purpose of your relationship is, so that way whenever you have to navigate conflict and whenever you have to reprocess frustrations, whenever you're having misunderstandings, you can always slow yourself down and and think about it and stop and say, this is the reason why I'm putting in all of this work, because I know the purpose of this relationship and this marriage is so much greater than this conflict. Happy, healthy relationships.
Hey, she just made a very, very valid point. And as I'm listening to her, I'm just in my head, thinking about my own life. And I won't lie to you. I've realized now that she talked about, I've realized that even in friendship, the friendship that have lasted so long for me are the ones that we have aligned purpose, the ones that we understand what this person is going for, what they want to achieve in life. I noticed that it's easy for us to resolve conflicts other than the other person, other people. And even though most times when I started making adult friendship, I only go with people that I see where they're going to, and it sort of aligns with where I'm going to. I'm not just being your friend for the sake of being friends. I know even in friendship I've stopped doing that. I'm not just making friends now because of, oh, you're a good person, let's just go. No, no. Are we headed the same way? Are we going the same way? Are we sharing faith? So those are all the things that I look at for even in friendship. So I know that I will apply the same when it comes to marriage, of course, definitely. And I will not wait till I've gotten into the marriage before I'll start asking all those hard questions. Uncle, even before from the very hello, hi. No, no. So that's why there are some things that when you hear people talk about in marriage, you'll not be asking yourself, what were you people talking about at at your dating stage? What were you guys discussing? Because it does not look like people had any serious conversation amongst yourself. And I also there's something I also heard somebody I actually saw a video about it online where it was even a man that was saying that him and his family, before he got married to his wife, he shared with his wife the kind of family he wanted to have, that this is the kind of the kind of culture I want our family to be known for. And he said that the wife also aligned with him. So that's why that it has been easy for them to build that kind of culture in their family. That even their children, they want to be identified as, loving people, people that give to others, that they want to be known for that. And that's what they're building towards, generational wealth. No, come on. I've told myself, you can see the clothes behind me. This is my brands. I own an Afrocentric fashion house. And I told myself, I want to build generational wealth. I want to also leave something for my children. And I want, even yesterday, literally yesterday, I was telling God that you need to bless my business before my husband comes. I want to have money so that I will also spoil my husband. My husband will not be the only one spoiling me. I want to also spend my money on my husband. He knows that, yes, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. Do you get? hmm And of course, we'll be heading the same direction. I cannot be going to USA and my husband wants to go to Japan. You're seeing it's not aligned. There's no alignment there. So we have to be aligned. And it's not a must that, oh, we must share the same thing. Like all my values. Of course, my values have to align. That one, in fact, what I wanted to even say, like all my all the things I want to do in life must not align with my husband. No, but we should share values and we should be headed the same way when it comes to marriage. What's the kind of family you want? How do you want your children to be? What kind of children do you want to beget? Stuff like that. It must align. If it's not aligned, uncle, we are not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere with you. Bye bye. So yeah. And this brings me to the end of today's video. I love this journey that we're embarking on. Let me know, guys. Send me videos. Send me videos. I want to groom myself to be a good wife. Send me videos. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.